Hi, everybody. My name is Teacher Rebecca F., and today we're going to talk about Outschool. A common question that's asked out a lot is, how does a parent post something to the classroom? How do they upload something? How do they interact with other learners or parents or the teacher on the parent side of the classroom? So I'd like to take you on a little tour. You want to come with me? Okay, let's go. So here is the Outschool website. As you first log into it, here's like the home screen. Okay, and I'm going to be joined by my friend Cindy. Hello, Cindy.
Hello.
Welcome.
Oh, wow.
Questions as we go, in case I get too fast or whatever. You say, "Whoa, slow down! I'm lost." It's easy to get lost. It is easy to get lost.
Yeah.
Okay, so ask away. We are going to go to Esther's schedule, my daughter. So she has all these classes. There are two ways to get to her schedule. One is to go up top where it says schedule. Okay. And this automatically puts you into the parent side. These are all the classes that she has going on. Okay. Now,
Wow. She takes a lot of
keep her
classes.
busy. I know. I keep her busy. I try to keep like one class per day. Sometimes it's multiple ones. It's like, sorry.
Okay, so one per day.
Yeah, I try. I mean, she's 4. So if she's older, I might do more. Sometimes there's doubled up, but it is what it is. One thing that I did notice that I'd never noticed before since they made the change is that I don't see the flex schedules on here. I've signed up for Teacher Kasie's flex schedule, and I do not see it here or in the week view. It might be in the week view, but I see it's up here at the top. But I do see it up here in the month view or the week view. So if you're teaching a flex class, it is really good to send out those reminder emails in the classroom just so the parent gets the email saying, oh yeah, we do have a class right now, because it's not showing up on the daily agenda. So we're going to head into the flex class because I think it's just a fun one to go to. So I'm going to click on here. It's the 4-week long one on Pow Pow Fish. Okay, so here we are. This is the parent side. So it shows the name of the class. It shows how many learners are left. It can show you can enter the classroom as the student. Shows that I enrolled. Here's later, I can give feedback on the class. Obviously, I can't because it hasn't started yet. I can share the class, message the teacher. This is from me as the mom to the teacher. Okay, there's 2 spots you can message, either as a student or as the parent. This is where I would message to Teacher Kasie, and it would go into the conversations tab, which is a little bit harder to find, but it is doable. Okay, down here.
I have a question. How do the parents pay for this? Is this like a one-time fee or is it weekly?
Yeah, so the flex class is a one-time fee. So you pay for the whole shebang. In this case, it's a 4-week class. I paid up front, and then the teacher gets paid a week after the first class.
Okay. So kind of like a multi-day class.
Yes, it's like a multi-day class, and it's kind of at our own time when we want to do it.
Right.
So down here, I can subscribe to my calendar if I want to put on there. Here's the class description, everything that she's going to do in the class, learning goals, supply list. By the way, this is the only place you can find the supply list as of right now. So the parent side is where we can find the supply list. Very important to know. And here I can go back to the actual class listing if I wanted to see it. Okay, so I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go back to where I was. And I'm going to show you the student side, which is a little bit more closed in, like probably for privacy's sake. So I'm going to enter the classroom as Esther. This is the student side, okay? On the student side, you can see up here in the top corner, it says Esther, wherever it is. That shows that this is now her side. Yes. So down here, we have 2 tabs, the classroom and the teacher. In the classroom tab is where you have all of the announcements. Anything that Teacher Kasie starts on here, I get to see as an email and I can respond. We as parents cannot start a post, but we can respond as the student. So I have to kind of put myself in a 4-year-old shoe, like what she would say, When you get older, like 16, you can write as yourself, but I kind of type for her. But this is like as a student's point of view. And then here you can click the little thing to add a video or to add a file if you want to. So that's a good way to add something. So let's see, I'm going to type some real quick. Like, I am excited to join this class. Yay! Okay. Now I'm going to attach just a fun picture. So I'm going to now see, add a video is kind of fun. You can add a video just like you would if you were to make a video. I don't know if it's going to load because I'm using the camera elsewhere, but you know how when you make your videos for the intro to your class, you can go and respond as a video, which is kind of cool. But I'm just going to do a file. So I'm going to go to file. I'm going to select a file to upload. This is a good place for people to submit their work, like in case they work on something. She took this picture of Olaf, so I thought I'd upload Olaf to Teacher Kasie. Hi, isn't that great? And look at that, I can actually post a file here. So if somebody has a file to attach, I think it works with pictures as well as like Word documents, PDFs, that kind of stuff. You can upload it right here and press send. And then there it is.
Now, does that go to just the teacher, or
no? This one goes to everybody. Right now, she's the only one enrolled in this class, so I don't feel bad about doing that. But this goes to everybody who's enrolled in the class. If you want to do it privately, that's the next tab. Good question. Up at the top, we're in the classroom tab. There's a teacher tab.
Okay.
This is the private messages between Esther and Teacher Kasie about this class. Note, messages sent here will be visible to Rebecca F., to mom. So anything I type in here is Esther, mom gets an email about it. Okay, just so you know that, mom or dad or whoever is the account holder, the email holder does get the message saying, Esther, talk to the teacher. I'm like, I know, I just typed it. But some people, it'd be nice to know.
Yeah.
So Teacher Kasie has a good question. It says, will all participants see the video? Yes. If it's in the classroom tab, it goes to everybody. If it's in the teacher tab, it just goes to the teacher. And on the switch side, if you're a teacher and you go into classroom is announcements, if you go to the learners and click on the learner's name, you can have a private conversation with that learner and say feedback to that learner. This is the flip side of it. This is the private side between the teacher and the learner. Teacher Kasie, yeah, keep it there if others enroll too. Sure, I'll leave it there. The little cute little picture in case somebody else comes in, they can do the same thing. So that's pretty much it. One thing to know as of right now, if I wanted to say get back to the supply list or get back to the description, as you can see in this the student side, it's not there. I don't know what Esther needs to bring to this class.
Okay.
So to do that, if I can go back to enroll classes, it just shows everything that she's in, but it doesn't show the supply list. I have to go back up to Esther's name, click to whatever student, I want. I have to go back to my account, the mom's account, and then I have to go find that class all over again. So it's a little bit of a dance to get back and forth, which is why I suggest, until they make any changes, that you put your supply list in your welcome message, because that way it's there for everybody to see. So then I see how many clicks I have to do just to get back to the parent side of the Pow Pow fish. I mean, it's ridiculous how many clicks I have to do. So I know they're working on it, but until they do, and then you can scroll down to find like the supply list. It just be nice if you put it in the welcome message so the student can see it too. Any other questions? I know this is kind of the quick version, even though it is like 9 minutes long, but they keep changing Outschool. So I'll keep you updated as they make more changes. It's like the Cliff Notes version, nice and fast.
Well, I think that, just to whoever, I don't know who'd be watching the video, but the flex classes are not live. Like the teacher makes videos, she gives assignments, and she, has a plan for the classes, but it's not with a live teacher. So that's why there can be a little bit less money sometimes for a flex class. So I know that my daughter had, she didn't really know that at first. And so just keep that in mind. The flex classes you can do on your own time. But it is supposed to be somewhat interactive. Like if say you have 5 students, you can each kind of post pictures and kind of sort of converse type of thing, ping pong off each other a little bit in the classroom tab, but it's not, your teacher isn't going to come live and talk to you personally.
Right. That's very true. So in flex classes, it's all written in the classroom itself. So that's where you have to, and every time the the teacher starts a message, the mom gets a reminder email saying, hey, this was a classroom post. And his mom going, oh yeah, we have that to do this week. So it's really important to kind of remind them, to keep them it fresh in their mind that there is that. So that's good.
Does the teacher get, like, say you enroll today, does the teacher get an update as to how everybody's doing, or does the teacher only get messages that the parents send?
I think just get messages the parents sent. We did a flex class last summer, and we were one of those parents who were like, yay, let's do all the projects. Awesome. And after week 1, we kind of petered out a little bit. We're like, oh no, we're like 3 days behind. Oh no, And so we'd go in there and other people were posting things, and I'd see replies after I get in the class. I'm like, oh yeah, we need to do that project. Okay. But I think the teacher only gets to see what happens if the parents actually post, hey, here's the picture of the project we did. Oh, here's what we're doing. This is great. But they're not going to see what Esther and I did on our kitchen table.
Right. And it's kind of up to the parent to how this goes. Like,
yeah.
you want to do it all in 1 week, and it's a 1-month course, but you want to do it in a week, you could do that.
Kind of.
Oh, kind of?
Yes, because a lot of the teachers will plan, say, it's a 4-week course. I'm only going to give week 1 on Monday. Then you have a week to do that. Okay, week 2 on Monday, a week to do that. They don't get access to all 4 weeks at once. They have to do 1 week at a time. However, the teacher slowly sends out the lessons.
So does the teacher, I haven't made a flex class yet. So does the teacher like put dates on that, or put, like, I'm thinking the teacher, once you put it up, you don't have to like keep going back in and checking on it, do you, as a teacher?
I don't think so. They'll just get the email saying that somebody has commented on your post.
Like you might want to interact with the people that make comments, but you don't have to like prod the parents along. Like, you did half the class. What are you going to do?
Right, you kind of do it. I know some people like Rachel Baker will put a post on Monday saying, here's the video, here's what we're doing. And then like Wednesday, Thursday, here's a check-in. Hey, do you guys have any questions about it? And then Monday, here's a new project. And then Thursday, they'll check in of how's it going. And she can go schedule those way in advance. And so it's just auto-scheduled, come out for easy for the teacher. And the teacher can go back later and look at what was put on there.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out, like, so when you do the flex class, like say somebody, like one person could buy it today and another person buys it next week. Like,
I don't think so. I think once it starts, it's locked.
Okay.
So there might be like a grace period of like a day. I'm not sure. I know with multi-day classes that once that first session is done, nobody else can join in. So I think Flex is like that. Like once it is officially started, that's it. That's who you get to have in that section.
Okay. Because I was thinking it was just kind of sitting in a place and anybody can buy it whenever they want, do it whenever they want.
No, but teachers can have like in cohorts. Like this is the June cohort, these 4 weeks. Okay, this is the July cohort. This is the August cohort. And so parents can decide which month to enroll for.
Oh, cool. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I still have a lot of work to do on that. Like I have classes I want to make into flex classes, but I'm not exactly sure how they all work. So that's very helpful. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Teacher Kasie says that I'm uploading everything to Draw. My plan is to have hours to check every day and engage as well. So yeah, just go back. I'm not sure what it looks like on the teacher side of the emails they get. So it might be nice to, like every day or two, just check in that classroom, just see if anybody has posted anything. And then you can respond saying, hey, good job. Or, whatever you want to respond. You can respond with a quick video, or you can respond with a quick words. You did mean to drip?
The drip. Like drip means you put it in one day.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Just like slowly drip in the things. Gotcha.
That's cool.
My brain.
That's technology when you're in those, like, what do you call it? The subscription types things,
Okay.
They put, like you subscribe for this period of time, and then they bring in the stuff periodically, not everything.
Yeah. And it's nice that we can schedule ahead of time as teachers. And so she can plan the whole month now if she wants to, and just have it pre-programmed, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, but I guess I wasn't thinking you have to actually start a date so that you
You
could set
do.
the whole thing up and then nobody signs up and then you have to do it
Yes,
again in a month.
you do. And let me show you what it looks like on the class listing again, so you guys can see. There's a lot of clicks to get back there. Okay, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna watch how many clicks it takes. Okay, so here we'll go to schedule. We'll go to, since flex classes are not here in the agenda, we'll go to month view and we'll click on it. We'll scroll down to the very bottom, boop, 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 and we can click on the thumbnail, and it takes us back to the actual listing as if you're searching for the class.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So here, it shows that there's an April cohort. And so she could go in and she can add a May, a June, July. And so I can enroll in whatever one that is. You can have multiple times on there, and it could overlap and maybe overlap, or they could be like one at a time.
Interesting. I guess the thing about Outschool is that as a teacher, and as a parent, it's overwhelming that everybody can do their own thing. So, there's no it's kind of hard when there's no order. Like I made up a piano class and I just did like 1 month at a time. Because I'm like, they're going to have to pay multi-day. It can't be ongoing because you can't have people coming and going in and out of the class. And I couldn't, you can't make it an ongoing piano class. And if I made it like a 6-month thing, they'd have to pay for it all up at front. So 1 month at a time. But that means the first section, beginners, would maybe get bookings. But the second one, if I don't get everybody to go over to the second one, I could lose people and then I could be less students. So it's a little confusing.
Yeah, especially if it's a different class, like the beginner class and then the intermediate class, you can't just transfer over because it's a different class with the different sections you could. So yeah, that does make it tricky. I would actually post the link in the classroom page. Say, hey guys, beginning lesson is almost over. If you want to enroll for more, click this button to enroll into the next class. Make it super easy for the parents, because even I thought I made it really easy when I added a class in there and I said all the parents, here's the link. I still have people who like, I don't know where I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I'm like,
overwhelming.
Okay, I will just spell it out. Make it super easy for the parents, because it is really easy to get lost on there and it's hard to go back to old conversations. So just like, here's everything you might need to know. There you go. And here's the link. Just click this and then you'll get to where you need to go. I will save you all the searching. You just click here.
Yeah. Well, I just went to, I had opened up some available time so people could, like sign up their own class. So then somebody signed up for a class at a time that messed me totally up. Then they canceled. So I accidentally had to cancel an ongoing class, and now I want them all to go back in. So that's probably what I should do, is copy the link and send it to them personally.
Yeah, and you can either send it to the classroom to everybody gets to see it once, or you could do it to each individual learner and they will get it too.
Yeah, that would be good. But those are the tricky things about Outschool that are just, it's nice because you can be creative, but that can be overwhelming if you're like me and it's hard to make decisions.
Right. My mental thing is, pretend I'm a parent and I want to enroll in this class, or I'm in this class. What can I do as a teacher to help the parents out, make it easy for them? So I put my little parent shoe on and go, here's what I wish people would do for me. And what I've seen other teachers do for me, I'm going to do that, because that really helps.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yep. And that sounds really good. So thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome. And thanks for coming and asking questions as we dived in.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Okay. So
welcome
again sometime.
Yes, indeed. Bye, Cindy.
Thank you. Bye.
And bye, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'll put down a little link in the description box below of what we talked about today. And if you have any questions about the parent side, please let me know in the chat box. I'll be happy to do another live some other point and answer your questions. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.